Hello viewers, this is Oliver and we are back with part 2 of our Skyrim Adventure 2013. And as you can see, this is a little quest menu. It shows you your quests, blah 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 blah, stats, and you can save and whatnot. But yeah, we just exited whatever cave that is. I don't even know if we can go back in. Oh, we can. I didn't want to do that. do 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 do. Wasted time because why not? I was just trying to see what its name is. Like there you can see it says to Skyrim. I wanted to see if it had a name. But apparently not. Or it does and it didn't want to show me. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, you can play around, spin around the people on the loading screen. And if you missed that, what happened was the dragon flew overhead. I kind of ruined it by going back in.
He's gone for good this time.
But yeah,
No way to know if anyone else made it out alive.
I'll let him do the
This place
talking.
is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. Better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the
Blah blah blah. He talks about a sister who lives up the road who will help me out. And we should probably split up because why not? So now you're all on your lonesome in the wild. And again, I recommending harvesting as many of these things as you can.
You should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim.
And then he tells you about joining the Stormcloaks if you choose him, or if you choose whatever the other dude's name is, he'll tell you to join the Imperials. But just because you choose one of them at the beginning there does not mean you have to join that one. You can join, like I could join the Imperials even though I chose Rayloff for the guy to help me get out. Which is nice, I'm glad they did that. Always check those logs like that because... Whoops. No, I wanted to see in there. I didn't get a good enough view. Because there are sometimes hidden treasures in them. Okay, there's nothing in here. But yeah, so you always want to keep your eye out for those. And like I said, all these flowers and stuff, harvest them because you can use them for potion making. Just like everything else. I'm not sure what's that way. I've never really gone that way. But like I said, a lot of this stuff I'm going to be doing for the first time. So it'll be an experience, a first time experience for me and the viewers. And harvest butterflies. You can use those as well.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow.
No, I should probably look where he's looking. Right there. Okay, now we're just going to take a quick shortcut. And this is the first pretty important place. In the Guardian Stones, there's 3 different stones. You got the Thief Stone. There you go. Stealth skills 20% faster. The Mage Stone, magic skills 20% faster. Or the Warrior Stone, combat skills 20% faster. And since I tend to use the bow a lot, I go with warrior skills. But mage skills are good, and of course, thief skill for sneaking and stuff is good. And then I like to go down here. Right here is iron ore mine, or vein, but you can't really use it because you don't have a pickaxe yet.
It's not like my poke. Take a look.
And if you want, you can buy stuff from her, but I mean, she doesn't have much. She's got pheasant breast, raw rabbit leg, a bear pelt, horker tusk, and a wolf pelt, all for extremely high prices. You can steal salmon, or you can go back here and then open her chest. Whoops. Broke one. And not only does that increase your lockpicking, but she's got gold lockpicks, and look at that, she's got a scroll in there. So that's worth coming down here for. And iron ore, of course, is worth coming down here for if you have a pickaxe. If you already went to that mine right up there, which we will be going to soon, but not yet. I just want to get to the town so I can get this part done with. And then you have a little more freedom. Look at me looking all beast-like in my Imperial leather armor or Imperial light armor. We're going to discover this just in case we need to fast travel to it at some point in the future. You know what? We will just do this. Where are you? You don't see me. Sneaky, 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 sneak. Okay, he sees me. Two shots. Iron shield, don't need that. Ale, amethyst, gold, iron arrow, and a steel sword, which is better than an iron sword. Or do I already have steel swords? No, I only have iron swords. Where are they? 9, 10. Or maybe it is the same. It is the same. I think it's just worth more. We'll take it though. Just because we'll have stuff we can sell now. Okay. Now this is kind of like your first little dungeon area if you want to go here. There's the one guy waiting outside, of course, but then... Ooh, stretch. This is... Basically, you want to go here when you start the game. You might not have to go here right away. You can go to town first, but you definitely want to come here. And I always recommend having a torch or two with you, just in case you're somewhere dark and you want to have better lighting. Now, watch out for that. That's a tripwire. It'll drop those rocks on you here. I'll show you. See? I don't think it'll kill you, but it definitely won't feel good. And again, I would just pick up mushrooms because I can make potions out of them. Headshot. Oh, well that was no good. No, I think he sees me. Like I said, my archery is what I'm going to use the most. War axe. That's my best single-handed weapon yet. So, yeah, I like to stay far away most of the time and just shoot. Oh, steel mace. We'll take that. Better than my iron mace. And cooking pot is empty. Cooking pot is empty. And your first pickaxe. Definitely always have a pickaxe on you if possible, because you can do this. You can mine iron ore. Iron ore is of course the most common, but there's different. This is like you could tell from the little symbol and what it's called. This is a mine. It's not like quite like a dungeon, I don't think. But in mines, there's different types of ores. This one I think is just iron because it's so early on. But there's other ones, like I've been in a gold mine before, which is like an actual gold mine, not just like the saying. Which is actually awesome because you can use the gold, you can smelt it, and you can turn it into jewelry, and that sells for a lot. So it's definitely worth having a pick on you at the at all times. That's what I was trying to say. And you come down here, take that, take the coin purse, and the journal. They've had me working down here for days now. It's not the time that's getting to me, though. It's these tunnels. I've told them countless times now to add extra supports to the weak sections of the tunnel. If only we had more of those wooden beams that we reinforced with bronze bottoms. Honestly, if I hear the earth shift one more time above my head, I'll be so stressed I may stop drinking for good. I mean, what's a Nord without his mead? So yeah, I'll probably read all those little like journals that pop up, but not the books, at least not right away. Excuse me. Oh, so unprofessional. But yeah, then this leads up here. More wine, empty barrel. Nothing, nothing. But the main reason for coming up here is this.
I thought we had a guard posted out.
That guy's just like, oh, I don't even care he died. I'm just gonna walk away slowly. And that is why I like archery. What do you got on you? Nord mead, iron arrow. Studded armor. I don't know if that's any better. Let's see. The Imperial... Am I not even wearing any armor? I'm not. Oh yeah, I am. This. Okay, it's the same. I'm gonna wear this one though, because I don't want to look like an Imperial. See, now I don't look as much like an Imperial. Did I take this guy's stuff? That guy just wasn't... Oh no, I haven't searched this guy yet. Okay. On we continue. Continue we on. Coin purse. Spell tome, clairvoyance. Gold. Sack. Salt pile. My dog is barking in the front yard. Okay, hold up a second. Okay, sorry about that. Had to take care of my dog. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. Dude guarding the cell. Ah, you took an arrow to the knee. Ha 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 ha, get it? Good, because I don't either. Fur armor is also 25. So now we can get in here without having to unlock it. Search the sacks. Empty sack, empty sack. Barrel. Or was this sack empty? Oh no, that was closed door. Search the chest. Iron warhammer. It's a two-handed weapon. No thank you, but if that's what you're into. Soul gem bracers. No thanks. Great sword, that is also a two-handed weapon, and there's another iron warhammer. Like I said, if you are into the whole run in with a lot of armor and do as much damage, those are the weapons you want. Cabbage. Not my cabbages. Alright, so that's all that's in there. And then if you want, you don't even have to take the key. You can just unlock all these with lockpicks and increase your lockpicking. I am just too lazy to do that, so I'll pretend I didn't say that was an option. I did see the iron ore back there. I just want to make sure they don't, like, aren't like right around the corner and come and get me while I'm mining. It's looking like that won't happen though, so we will mine away. You definitely want to mine because even though in this first town you're going to be coming to, there's not going to be a smelter. There will be in the future, and very soon future. So even if you don't smell it, you can sell it. That rhymed accidentally, but it rhymed. But you can use it for forging. In fact, there's a forge right there. This guy's just staring at. Headshot. Gotcha. And if you don't realize what that is, I wouldn't go back there. There's nothing back there except a bucket. And you don't want to know what's in the bucket. Search bandit, gold. But yeah, this is a forge. There's also a grindstone, free iron ingots. You definitely want to take those. A couple of swords, iron sword, iron great sword, some more iron ore, a book about light armor forging. Oh, that's right, I can level up. I think that's all the good stuff here. So let's level up. I'll show you how that works if you don't know already. I'm sure everybody knows this game's only been out like 2 years or 3 years or something like that. So I always start off with increasing health and archery. Okay, so I don't think I can really do much with the 2 iron ingots I got. I mean, I could increase that stuff. Oh, I can increase this? We will do that. And grindstone. I know I can make stuff with a grindstone. Iron mace. Would that make it better than a steel mace? Steel mace is only 11. That would make it 11. What if I did it to that? That would just make it 10. Oh, that goes up by 2. We'll save it for now. And I definitely don't think I can forge anything. Except maybe an iron dagger, but I don't even think I can get that right now. Come on, take that. No, I don't even know. There could be hidden chests in these waters that I don't know of. But it doesn't look like it. Usually it's deeper water if there's any hidden chests. So that's it for down there. We're gonna stand up because I'm tired of walking so slow, sneaking. Oh, there's a guy there.
Time to end this little game.
Okay. And then when they get that close, you know it's time to switch to steel mace. I need to fix this. No, right hand. And left hand. And what did he have? Gold, lockpick. Nothing else good. Okay. Back to the bow. That's the one thing that sucks about not playing on PC is there's no hotkeys. You gotta go back to the little menu every time. And you definitely want to search this area. Plenty of good stuff here. Ruby, garnet, amethyst, gold, 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 gold! Lots of gold, and I'm sure there's potatoes and cabbage and salt pile and all that great stuff in these sacks. I probably won't take this stuff every time, but for now, I see no reason not to. And if you can't tell, the barrels you can search are lighter like this and look more newer, and then the ones you can't are those old looking ones. Yeah, that's right, I just called them buckets old. What are you gonna do about it, bucket? Tell your bucket friends, your other old bucket friends. Oh, there's a chest in here. Okay. And then what's over here? Rabbit and pheasant. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Harvest this stupid thing. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, that's enough wiggling. I'm just gonna keep taking the wine because it's just pretty light and it's worth a decent amount. No, not the wooden plate. Drop the wooden plate. Oh, while I was there, I should have done this. Favorite the torch. Nothing. Chair. Tankard. Arrow. And sacks. Wait, what was that? Wooden plate. Okay. Continuing on now. I'm gonna sneak again. I do a lot of sneaking. The combination of sneaking. Okay, there's a better bow now. That's good. So I'm gonna drop. In fact, we're gonna drop just one of them. Unfavorite. Favorite. Equip. So now we get a better bow. Not that kind of bow. I mean like bow for bow and arrow. And the exit. To Skyrim! Oh, man. But yeah, that first little cave is a good place to just go get some experience, get to level 1 like I did, level up. Like I said, you could have increased your lockpicking some in there, but I didn't. Because, forget it. And now you come out here, wherever here is. Another place. I will show you one more place before I end this episode, and that's not this, but I will take this iron ore. There's one other place early in the game that you definitely want to go to. One time I found a really rare item in it because it's random items, but one time I found a really rare item. So it's definitely, well, I guess not really rare, not like a one of a kind, but rare enough and important enough that you definitely want to have it. Oh, hello. Okay, it's too late. Give me my shield. Die! Wolf pelt, wolf pelt. I will always take pelts, and you'll see why soon enough. Autosave, 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 autosave. And I always walk around with my bow out just because it's a long-range weapon. That's pretty much the only reason, but it's a good enough reason for me. Take the Mara, whatever, whatever. Like I said, always check the logs. You never know when there's going to be treasure waiting for you. Most of the times there's not, but you never know when there will be. And I'll take some of that and some of that. Is that even the right house over there? It's gotta be. The question is, how do I get over there? I guess I gotta go up and over this waterfall. Yeah, because see, normally I go there when I go down to that little fishing encampment, the little hunter. Because, yeah, now we're back at these stones. Yeah, normally I go over when I go to the hunter. But that's alright. Fishy! Fish, 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 fish. But yeah, this is, I think, another important place to come early on in the game. Because you can get some pretty cool items here. And, yeah, that's pretty much the only reason why. So, this little house. You can either completely ignore that lady and just come back here to the cellar and break in. I don't know if, I'm sure if she sees you, she'll attack you. But you'll see why you shouldn't feel bad for attacking her. Oh, it's stealing right now. I don't think it was stealing if I... Okay, let's go back. Right now it's considered stealing. Let's kill her and see what happens then. Morals are for losers.
Is someone there?
Oh, apparently she knows I'm evil now. Okay, let's just go straight for the mace. Oh, 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 oh. Bam! Kill him with the shield. Alright, she's got some pretty expensive robes on, but other than that, not much. And then you can harvest her potatoes and her cabbages and her leeks, if you would like to. And now let's go back inside. No, it's still steel. Oh well, this is some good stuff. So, this stuff is almost all used in potion making. Not the petty soul gem, but it's still worth having. Nothing up there. I'm not even gonna worry about the stuff in the sacks. Vegetable soup. Oh, that was an empty wine bottle. I'll get rid of that later. Wheat. I don't need the bread. Definitely read this book. It'll level up your alchemy, and might as well steal it because I'm stealing everything else. Steal that, and see the stuff in these little apothecary satchels. It's usually random. So one time I found a thing called a Daedra heart in one of them, and if you don't know, the Daedra hearts are used. You have to have a Daedra heart to create Daedra armor or weapons while smithing, which are the best you can make. So it's definitely worth coming here and just checking to see if there is one here. Either way, you're still going to get some valuable stuff for potion making. There's an alchemy lab there. There's arcane enchanter there. Enchanter's potion. Bone meal. What else we got? A couple potions up here. And what's in here? No, I didn't want that. Leather strips, those are definitely worth taking. I think I've got some miscellaneous I need to drop. That. And now we'll read this. So now if you read this, Helgi, dear, why do you hesitate? You can feel the power coursing in your blood. You have only to reach and grasp it. Renounce that boy of yours and come, live with me in the forest. My sister will be here soon. Together, we can form a proper coven and your training will truly begin. Yeah, sorry if my voices suck. I'm not much of a voice reader. So yeah, this stuff. Arcane Enchanter. Very important piece right here. Enchant and disenchant weapons. Right now I've got these three things, which are worth a lot of money. But I'm going to disenchant that one and disenchant that one just to level up my enchanting. And look at that, I leveled up as well. And then the alchemy lab. Before you use an alchemy lab, I recommend going to your items, going to ingredients, which is all the stuff you can use in an alchemy lab. And one thing you can do for every item is you can eat it, and you will discover the first, if you look at the thing where it says weight, value, and then underneath that there's 4 unknowns. Every time if you eat a thing, ingredient, you figure out the top left unknown. You can't figure out more than that, but It's worth having. Like, watch. See, now I know that the blue butterfly wing has damaged stamina. And you go through and do that once for everything. Some of them, that'll get rid of all of them. Other ones, you'll still have some left. But it's definitely worth having. That way you can know in the future. You'll already know certain recipes. So then once you're done with that, you can go to the alchemy lab. And now see, now I've got different things I can already make, like restore magic. I can make 6 of them. And damage stamina I can make a few of. And then what I do is I just go and try to mix random things to try to figure out other unknowns like that. And you just go, and then if it doesn't work, they turn gray like that, so you don't do it multiple times and just waste everything. And there you go. Found another one. And I just go and do this over and over until I run out of possible combinations. And I think that's everything. So then I can just quit. Now I will level up. And go on health one more time. And I can't increase archery anymore. So what I'll do now is increase my smithing. So I can create steel armor and weapons at forges and improve them twice as much. Smithing and archery are usually my main two in games like this. Not only this, but in World of Warcraft, I was an archer. I was a hunter, which means you're an archer. And I should have grabbed these things first. I forgot they were there. And I did smithing as one of my whatchamacallits. So yeah, now that that's done, we will end the episode here. And in the next episode, we will finally make it to Riverwood after my game stops freezing, and meet up with what's-his-face sister. So we'll be back in part 3. See you guys next time.